Finished up second place on Logan Martin with 43 pounds and 5 ounces for my 3-day total weight. Very awesome week, and I just wanted to run you guys through some of the rods and the tackle that I was using that I was able to get the job done with. So my main technique was a jerkbait fishing over those suspended fish like you guys saw. I was throwing a Ghost Code F569 medium fast rod. So this really allowed me to load up on those fish and not rip the jerkbait hooks out. The hooks I was originally throwing were a little bit more light wire, and I ended up switching to a G-Finesse short shank that beefed them up a little bit, because most of those fish were only 20 to 40 feet away from me. They weren't very far. I truly think that this rod made a difference with that. As far as the reel, I was throwing a Shimano Aldebaran 7-4 gear ratio with 12-pound Seaguar and VizX line. I could have gone lighter, but I knew that those fish were sitting so high that I could get away with 12-pound line, just to make sure that I'm not, there's no chance of me breaking off any fish. The second setup that I caught fish on was a Ghost Code 610 medium moderate spinning rod with a scope head by Buckeye and a Yamamoto scope shad in white. So typically I throw a lot more natural colors, but the watercolor on Logan Martin got washed out. It was very muddy. So I switched over to this pearl white, and this was definitely the deal on getting those fish to react. And 1/4 ounce head for the Damiki rig, super light, even though some fish I was casting at were in 10 to 20 range. The 1/4 ounce, you always go lighter than what you want to throw, because the presentation of that slow fall is what really gets those fish to trigger. And this was 10-pound braid to 6-pound Seaguar and VizX. I truly believe that it's all about the fall rate. That's the 6-pound in VizX for my leader line. Makes a difference. Lastly, I wanted to talk about this Bubba scale. This thing is incredibly accurate with the fish that I was weighing in on that live tracker on NPFL. It makes it super easy to cull. It culls for you, and I bought the cull tags for the Bubba system too, because the numbers and the colors match up with the scale. So there's no issues of, picking the wrong fish, or, potentially having 6 fish in the live well or anything like that. Just a quick recommendation for you tournament anglers. So all of these products I will link in a collection below that you guys can go click on and purchase at baitworks.com.